Hey, welcome back everyone. So today we'll be making kind of a retro recipe. Had a request from a viewer to make a chicken cordon bleu with some sauce, so let's go ahead and get started. Here are the ingredients we'll be using today. So we'll be starting off by making our sauce first. I have 2 tablespoons of butter in here, just waiting for that to melt and for the foaming to stop. Then we'll add in our flour to make a basic roux. We'll basically just let that cook until the raw flour smell goes away, and then we'll slowly pour in our milk and add the rest of our ingredients. Alright, so we're looking good here. We'll go ahead and add in our flour. And now we're just going to keep stirring this around. We're going to cook this until the raw flour smell is gone, and we'll slowly pour in our milk. We're going to slowly add in our milk. Gonna constantly stir this. So all of our milk is in. We're just gonna keep stirring this up for a few minutes until it starts simmering and starts thickening up a bit, and then we'll add in the rest of our spices and our cheese as well. All right, now that we're at a simmer, we'll go ahead and add in our garlic powder. Give that a good stir. Add our Dijon Mustard. About 1.5 tablespoons right here. Then couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce as well. Make sure it's well combined. The sauce is going to start thickening up here. Then we'll add our 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. And once it's had a few minutes to simmer, we'll salt and pepper to taste. And that's it. Okay, so I actually ended up adding 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, about like 4 or 5 dashes of the Worcestershire sauce, and about 1.5 teaspoons of salt and some pepper, but it came together really good. Maybe about 5 minutes of simmering, 5-6 minutes, but this is ready to go. All right, now on to the chicken. We had 2 pretty big chicken breasts. The other one I ended up cutting in half. This one here, we'll just use it whole. What I've done here is just butterflied it down the middle, open it up. We're gonna have 2 layers of saran wrap, one on the bottom, one on the top, and we're gonna pound this flat until it's about 1/4 inch thick. All right, so now we've pounded the chicken flat, 1/4 inch thick. I just done salt and pepper on both sides, and now we're going to put in our meat and cheese. So now I have my prosciutto here and my Swiss cheese. I just basically broke my Swiss cheese in half. We're gonna fold the top down, top up, and then basically just fold it right over like that. Make sure everything's all covered here. We're gonna press it down to get a nice seal. Then after that, we're gonna go along the back here and do an 1/8 inch cut just to make sure it lies down flat. That's it. There we go. So next what we're gonna do is just dredge this in some flour. We'll get into our egg and then the panko and then into the frying pan. In our frying pan, we're just gonna use some vegetable oil, about 1/2 inch worth in there, and heat up to about 375 degrees. All right, so now we'll just shake off any excess flour, dip it into our egg, both sides like that. Let any excess egg drip off. And then dip it into our panko. Make sure we get it nice and embedded in there. Get all sides. Once that's done, shake off any excess and straight into the oil. Alright, so we're going to fry this for just a few minutes on each side. Chicken was pounded pretty flat, so it's not going to take very long. Okay, we're all done. Let's plate it with some veggies. Let's give it a nice cut. Let's see what we got. And look at that. Nice, fully cooked, nice and cheesy. Let's go ahead and put our sauce on. All right, let's give it a taste. That was really good, guys. For an old school recipe, that's fantastic. All right, give it a try. Enjoy.